What if I told you the world's most powerful economy was once a young, rebellious colony drowning in debt and uncertainty? A country that went from horse-drawn carts to space shuttles in just a few generations? How did America, built on revolution, immigration, and innovation, become the richest, most dominant economy the world has ever seen? The answer isn't just capitalism. It's far more complicated, explosive, and uniquely American. Let's dive into the real story behind how the United States became the engine that drives the global economy. Early beginnings, the foundation. It all began in the late 18th century. After declaring independence in 1776, the United States was a fragile new nation with no real industry, a limited population, and barely any infrastructure. Most of the economy was based on agriculture, tobacco, cotton, and trade. But what it did have was something few nations ever possess: an untamed land full of resources, a hunger for opportunity, and the boldest experiment in democracy the world had ever seen. Industrial Revolution, the first boom. By the mid-1800s, America started to catch fire, industrially that is. The Industrial Revolution arrived and the country seized it like no other. Railroads stitched the land together, coal and steel powered massive factories, and immigrant labor fueled an unstoppable workforce. Cities like New York, Chicago, and Pittsburgh exploded in size and productivity. America wasn't just growing, it was transforming into a modern economic machine. The war that changed everything. Then came the turning point: World War II. While much of Europe and Asia lay in ruins, America became the world's factory. Tanks, planes, weapons, manufactured at mind-blowing speed. The war ended, but the momentum didn't. America now had the infrastructure, the capital, and the confidence to lead. And with Europe rebuilding and the Soviet Union closed off, the US dollar became the new gold standard of the global economy. The American dream, economic superpower. The post-war boom turned the American dream into a reality. High wages, home ownership, new inventions, and a booming middle class. Highways were built, suburbs expanded, the stock market flourished, and America didn't just consume, it innovated. Silicon Valley gave the world computers. Wall Street created the financial system the globe depends on. Hollywood sold the dream, and companies like Coca-Cola and McDonald's became universal symbols of capitalism. The secret sauce. Why America? But here's the real twist. America didn't become number one just because of money. It happened because of ideas. The freedom to fail, the power to reinvent, the grit to start over. Unlike many other nations, the US encouraged risk, celebrated innovation, and built a culture where anyone, from a garage in California to a dorm room in Boston, could create the next billion-dollar company. Think Apple, Google, Amazon, all born from that same American mindset. No limits. Today, still on top? Today, the U.S. economy is worth over $27 trillion, more than the next three economies combined. From finance and tech to agriculture and entertainment, America dominates. But challenges remain: debt, inequality, global competition. China is rising. AI is disrupting. But the question now isn't how America became number one, it's whether it can stay number one in the decades to come. Final thought. So next time you swipe a credit card, use an iPhone, or watch a Hollywood blockbuster, remember, you're witnessing the legacy of a nation that turned ambition into wealth and dreams into global dominance. This is how America became the richest country in the world, and its story is still being written. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what do you think is the biggest reason behind America's economic rise?